Durham, North Carolina, 1944. Everyday life in the city bustled. Workers, school children, farmers bringing their tobacco to market, progressive blacks continuing to build Black Wall Street Mecca. But World War II was the news. Camp Butner, located in Granville County, was 14 miles from Durham. It served as a POW camp as well as for training. In 1944, the base housed thousands of soldiers, black and white. On July 8th, PFC Booker T. Spicely and a fellow black soldier, PFC Willie Edwards, took advantage of time off and journeyed to Durham. Spicely was born on December 1st, 1909, in Blackstone, Virginia. He moved to Philadelphia, but at the end of 1943, he enlisted in the Army and was later assigned at Camp Butner, working as a truck driver. Spicely had no idea that this would be his final day of service. Jim Crow, North Carolina thrived in Durham and throughout the South. Separate waiting rooms, water fountains, sometimes black men and boys not making eye contact with white women on the street. Just a way of life that had to be endured. Blacks tolerated Jim Crow, but also protested it. Progressive Durham had an active black leadership who were vocal advocates for change. On July 8th, 1944, PFC Spicely and his friend Edwards boarded a westbound bus at the corner of Fayetteville and Pettigrew Streets in Durham, heading toward Camp Butner. The bus was owned and operated by Duke Power Company, and the bus driver was Herman Lee Council. When three white soldiers, also headed for Camp Butner, boarded the bus, Council ordered Spicely and Edwards to give up their seats for the white soldiers. Spicely said, "I thought I was fighting this war for democracy." Council said, "Settle down if you want to stay on this bus." When Spicely exited the bus 5 minutes later, Council also got off and followed Spicely, who was wearing his military uniform. Council shot Spicely twice at close range while bus passengers watched. Then he simply walked back to the bus and continued his route. He surrendered to law enforcement later that day. Spicely lay bleeding on the street. He was taken to Watts Hospital but refused treatment because he was black. Then taken to Duke Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Despite efforts of black city leaders, including Dr. James E. Shepard, founder of North Carolina Central University, and C.C. Spalding, president of North Carolina Mutual Life Insurance Company, putting together a team of civil rights attorneys, Caswell Gates and M.H. Thompson, working with W.H. Murdoch, in spite of assistance from the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, the white judge and all-white jury accepted bus driver counsel's self-defense argument, and the jury deliberated only 28 minutes, finding him not guilty, despite PFC Spicely being unarmed. Today is Spicely's 116th birthday, and some in Durham are honoring his heroic stance that first-class American citizenship is a right to be demanded with dignity for all.